All right, guys, we're going. We're live now. It's the weekend here. Let's go. That's the whole Poblado area. Here, we're Poblado at the metro station. Metro station's right there, the Poblado metro station. Saturday now, just in case you're watching this, later on in the year. This is March 12th, 2022. And we're gonna go up into the Poblado area where the nightlife usually happens, but because it's a dry law weekend, tomorrow elections are happening, then no liquor, no beer being sold. Unfortunately, I brought my wind mic, so I'm gonna use it because it is windy and it is a beautiful day. And it's been very warm today. It was 82, 84 degrees at some point, Fahrenheit. Should have left it higher up. Luckily, you got a gimbal, so all the movement I'm doing, shaking of the camera, ain't affecting the camera. So if I need this thing, we'll use it in a moment, but right now it's not windy anymore. A gimbal is awesome, guys. You gotta use a gimbal when you're using your smartphone to make pre-recorded vlogs or do live streams because people will appreciate it. You won't be shaking the camera around and getting people dizzy. I remember last year when I was here doing my first live streams in Colombia before I went out to Mexico. I remember people giving me that feedback, and even about the mic, the wind mic, and it has does wonders. And there are many foreigners in this area, and yeah, people are going on to the metro, and I'm going. We're gonna see what the dry law weekend looks like, and I don't think it'll be too long of a live stream tonight or this evening. Maybe an hour and a half max, not the usual 2 hours or 2.5 hours that I tend to do. So this is the Metro Poblado metro station. Right there it says Poblado. Poblado. I'm traveling Eddie. I got my glasses on so I can read any messages in the chat. Just to give you some information, if you come here and then you wanna, if you got the integrated bus ticket or the card that you buy at the metro, you can buy one for a trip. I think they give it to you. I don't remember how it works for one trip, but integrated. And you need to go up to a higher area in the Poblado, or you don't want to do a lot of walking because you're tired. Then you buy the integrated ticket, and then you catch one of these buses here, the one that goes all the way up 10th Street. If you're going all the way to Provenza or Jarrah's Park, if you don't want to walk the 12 blocks or so that it is going up because you're tired. So I'm going to stay away from the copyright music. I'm going to go this way. So at 6 p.m. tonight, 6 p.m., the dry law kicks into effect. Look at all the pigeons just hanging out. Pigeons are here for a traveling Eddie. An audience. I got a big audience. A lot of viewers today. Live. Traveling Eddie is filmed before a live studio audience. It's funny. Of course, the live audience is everybody that's watching live at some point. And this is the canalization that comes down one of the little creeks. And let's keep going. Thank you for the like. Likes are very welcome. That's all I ask for these days. Likes If you like the videos, the live streams, if you really do like them, then a like is welcome because it helps the channel. It helps the live stream. It helps any pre-recorded video. Thank you. Comments are always welcome too. Whatever questions or comments you have, they're always welcome. This is 10th Street that goes straight up, and this is Las Vegas Avenue. Up to this point is Las Vegas Avenue, but it keeps going that way, and then it becomes Avenida Industriales, Industrial Avenue. So I wanted to avoid walking through that because I heard very loud music a moment ago over there in that area right there. And that really is a bummer. It kills us with copyright claims on YouTube because of the original artist of the song. Some companies do bother, some don't, in terms of recording companies, record companies. Let me just get out of the way because I even heard some more loud music. And so tomorrow there are elections. This guy is promoting this guy as a candidate. So tomorrow the elections are for House of Representatives and the Senate. And if you look at some people, I can see a couple coming in a moment because the guy's wearing shorts and the clothing. They're not from around here. This dude with the glasses and the girl in the green dress. They're not from this part of the country or the world. So you do see a lot of foreigners here coming and going to the metro. And there are even some behind me. They'll be passing by in a moment. I gotta walk slowly. These guys, or this guy, is also there. So yeah, this is what's going on here today, and I'm just going to show you as much as I can while we're walking up towards the Jarvis Park, Poblado Park, and Provenza area. So let's keep going and see what's up ahead. Maybe they don't know it's a dry law weekend. They're gonna find the surprise unless they bought booze ahead of time to have at their hotel or wherever they're staying. And I see the souvenir bags with their little jerseys, Columbia football team jerseys, FIFA. Nice mural art work. This is El Éxito del Poblado. We're walking up 10th Street. I think that might even be a hotel there. Doesn't say. Don't know. This is the entrance to El Éxito If you're here on vacation down the line, you can buy a lot of your stuff here. They haven't stopped the sale of liquor yet, but as of 6 p.m. until Monday 6 a.m., no liquor can be sold. There go two more foreigners right there, waiting for some food to buy in the pink and in the shorts. You can always tell when a foreigner's here by the way foreigners dress. And I'm a foreigner, but I don't dress like that anymore. That was at the beginning when I used to come here on vacation every few years with my folks or on my own. And then I got the idea after being here for some months that people here didn't dress in shorts to go out on the street unless they were doing exercise, going to the gym. The Manila neighborhood where the digital nomads, a lot of them live and the co-working spaces is in that area. You go up that street. If you come here and you want to look for it, you just come to El Éxito right there, and then you can cross over and go 2 streets over when those cars are coming down, and then you turn right up. But after 10th Street, not at the light there, but where the cars over there are coming down, you go up that way, and then you go up like 2 or 3 blocks. You go in, and that neighborhood is called Manila. Manila, Barrio Manila. Like Manila, Philippines, the city in the Philippines. And I've got some videos I've made there about co-working and co-living for digital nomads. And it's a very nice vibe, very cool and safe. And people from Europe, the States, Canada, other countries working here and doing their digital nomadic work. I wasn't planning to come here today for the live stream, but I realized last night after I ended the live stream that I started at La Floresta or at the Santa Lucia metro station and ended in Carlos R. Restrepo and Sudamericana area, that today was a dry law. I had forgotten about that. But it's because of the voting, and it works like that, I think, in all countries. I'm just feeling sluggish today because I've been doing a lot of things this week and this year. And today I had gone mountain biking with my friend up in Rio Negro and Guarne. And we went for like almost 3 hours. And it was a really hard one. And it was beautiful at the same time. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, you can find me as Traveling Eddie 1 with a 1 in terms of the number. Traveling Eddie 1 on Instagram. And I do post short videos, like less than 60 seconds, and some pictures, things that I'm not doing on YouTube, and to promote some of the videos or live streams on YouTube through Instagram. So you can look for me on Instagram as Traveling Eddie 1, which is just the number, numeric 1. And you'll see my profile picture. So there's a lot of traffic going up this street today, even though it's a dry law weekend, because dry law weekend means bars and nightclubs don't open, because people that go to the bars and nightclubs are drinking and all that. Wow. Vallenatico. Let me just cross here, get away from the music. There's a hostel, look. Want that information? Private rooms. There's the phone number. WhatsApp and everything. And it's a hostel. It's right here. The entrance is this green little passage right here. So it's not that passage, but it's somewhere around here. I don't know. Maybe they just got the publicity. I know there used to be a hostel on that second floor over there. Remember they used to have a Ganesh, Lord Ganesh painted there. Ganesha from India. But I think that went out of business and maybe they have another, maybe they still have the hostel under another name. And the entrance is that kind of like blackish door right there where a person is about to come out or just went in. But I don't know if it's still a hostel. It used to be a hostel. So, I mean, there are a lot of foreigners here, but foreigners usually, when we travel to other countries, we don't know when the elections are taking place. We only know about the elections in our own countries. Right, guys? We only know about the elections in our own countries. Now, these girls, these poor women that are coming this way, they are foreigners too. Because I can tell they don't look Paisa, they don't look Colombian. So yeah, I'm feeling sluggish, tired, and still I want to do this for everybody. I almost didn't come out today. I almost didn't come out today because I'm feeling tired. But I did shave. I took a second shower after the bike ride after I took a nap. I woke up at like at 3:30, took a nap. 3:30 woke up. Hey, Robert Mack, how are you, Robert Mack? Robert Mack in Asia. What's up? How you doing? It's a dry law weekend here, Robert Mack, here in Colombia. I'm feeling sluggish, tired because I've had a long week. I was just explaining that. So it's going to be very... How's the missus doing, Robert? Your wife, how's the missus doing? This is the Poblado area, Robert Mack. This part of Medellin is very frequented by international travelers and tourists for so many other reasons, good and bad and ugly and beautiful. You got to hear that everything's fine. Everything is fine in your neck of the woods, Robert. Good. Good to hear that. Look at here, day menu. The daily menu is about $3.80, 12,000 pesos at this chicken restaurant. So Robert Mack, when are you planning to head back to Vietnam and Thailand? Here, you see the signs. Transversales means there are two big avenues way up there where the upper middle class and the upper class live in general. And they got transversales. Inferior is one that goes all the way left to right up there and then turns around and then becomes transversal superior next month. All right, cool, Robert Mack. Awesome, Robert Mack. You're going back next month. That's awesome. I imagine you've been waiting for this long and hard to be able to go back to Thailand, Vietnam, Southeast Asia. Now, I think I remember you said you got a house there. Hey, Karina. Hey, Karina. Hola, Karina. Centro, meaning downtown Medellin, is in that direction. Envigado, which is another town, not part of Medellin, is in that direction. If you go up here to Poblado Avenue, Humberto, ¿qué más, Humberto? Yeah, today is a dry law weekend, and the police are out in force to enforce that people don't have drinks. Let's start this. Don't go violating laws and everything. So it's a dry law weekend. Dry law weekend. Then there's a church right over here, right over there on the main Ave, the San Jose Church. Right there, you see the tower, church tower. It's right there on the avenue. This is Poblado Park. Poblado Park. So the church bells are ringing over there. So I'm going to show you what the scene looks like over here a little bit, because I think it's 6 p.m. now, but they're not supposed to be selling any more liquor after 6 p.m. 6 p.m. after, all the way until Monday morning at 6 a.m. is when liquor and beer can be sold again. So people here have probably gotten their last call for alcohol. There's a place here called German Street Food. German Street Food. And they sell all kinds of, even kebabs and burgers, hot dogs and currywurst, hot dogs and everything for about 14,000 pesos. So, yeah, it looks pretty, this guy's going pretty fast. Looks pretty dead, because these businesses will be closing up early, even though some of these businesses are restaurants. They're restaurants, they're not bars, they're not nightclubs, but it's a light crowd compared to a normal Saturday, late in the afternoon, early into the evening. It's a light crowd today. Very light crowd. Philly Steaks. We got this restaurant here called Philly Steaks. Humberto. Hey, what's up, Silvana? Excuse me, guys. Excuse me for a minute. ¿Cómo has estado? Bien. Algo en vivo así, pero no te puse la cámara para... No, no, tranquila. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, ¿y tú? Guys, just wait for a minute. Just están mirando hacia allá. Okay. Los que tengo ahorita sí, pero los ya habían pasado la personalidad. El último fue la negra grande, pero ya los que tengo en la finca están allá en la finca. ¿Cómo está tu mamá? ¿Cómo está Pancho? Sí. Todo está tranquilo. Pero mira la cara así llovía. Ya no, bueno, es que la Silvana, porque es que estoy en YouTube. Estoy mostrándole cosas, ahí dice live. Y así me salen los mensajes que me ponen, que me hablan así durante el live stream. Y no, igualmente, ahora pido hablar más contigo, pero moviendo el business. No, sí, ahí, yo cambié de número. El celular. Entonces yo te escribo y así, this is me, este soy yo. Buenas, ¿cómo están? ¿Bien? Mira, mucho gusto. Sí, 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 ¿cuánto tiempo? Hasta aprendí más conmigo que ellos. Bueno, pues el perrito que tenían antes. Pero no como le están allá, supo mucho, aprendí mucho. ¿Todavía los mantiene o no? Oh my goodness, you forgot some of your English, all of it, straight through? Well, my name is Eddie, you can call me Eddie. Instead of Edwin, yeah. I'm on YouTube, I'm just doing something live, but I'm not pointing the camera at you, so you don't have to worry, because I know some people have privacy issues and all that, so it's all good. Just showing people what the nightlife looks like tonight with the dry law, because no more liquor after 6 p.m. Cool. See you, dudes. Chao. Muy bien. Muchachos, Camilo es. Camilo, Luis. ¿Cómo? Valentina, ok, mucho gusto, que estén bien. Si alguna vez quieren ver lo que hice en México, whatever, estoy como Traveling Eddie, E-D-D-I-E, en YouTube. Y cosas así, lo que me gusta hacer, compartir cosas con la gente. All right, guys, take care. I'm going to go back that way. Bye-bye. So, yeah, guys, I was saying hi to a friend of mine. a person I knew from many years back. She was a student, but I was not pointing the camera at her. So now we're just going to continue. And you can see that the situation is laid back. It's really just chill. People are, I see some other people from other countries. And let me see what you guys are telling me. Because I wasn't looking at the chat. I was saying hi to a friend, but she was a student and a friend. And she was my student when she was a teenager. I think I started teaching her when she was 13 years old, until she was like in the first couple of years of university. She was a college student, and then that was it. Then I went back to the States, and I hadn't seen her in a long time, and about good. And then I came back from the States, and I was a teacher for about another year, and that was it. You just passed by there. Let me see what the messages are. That right there is a hotel called Hotel Tick, Medellin. Okay. Cool. So I was just saying hi to my friend. She's over there, but I didn't want to point the camera, respecting her, her boyfriend, and the other things. Wow, there's a rooftop thing over there. I can see it all the way at the top. A rooftop. Probably it's a hotel. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, es sabadito alegre, pero aquí son elecciones. Mañana son elecciones, entonces hay ley seca, dry law, ley seca. Nada de alcohol o licor después de las 6 p.m. hasta el lunes, until Monday, 6 a.m. No liquor, no beer can be sold. And there's like a rooftop thing up there. Wait a minute, it's a little windy. Let me get my wind mic, and put my wind mic on for a minute, guys. Give me a second. Okay, give me a second while I just take something out of my bag, because it's a little windy and I don't want the sound to be so muffled. So this is the wind mic. I had to fix it up a little bit because the top part had broken off. I was losing it. And this will solve the problem of the sound of the wind messing around. Okay. Yeah. So this is a hotel. This is un hotel. Hotel Tick Medellin, right down the second and third floor. So let's go see. As you can see, the vibe is pretty laid back. La vibra está más relajada, because some of these places are eateries, son comederos, so eateries, restaurants, fast food stuff, so they can stay open later. But the bars and restaurants cannot stay open late. I mean, the bars and the nightclubs probably won't even open. What am I talking about? Because they can't sell liquor, so who's gonna go to a bar or a nightclub where you can't drink when people want that to drink? And this park is Poblado Park again. And this usually on a Friday night or a Saturday night later on is full of people, the locals, not foreigners, the locals. And they're drinking their beer and everything, but who knows how it's gonna be tonight, how everything is gonna develop this evening. But it's still early, it's still light. So, people just come after dark. Now it's getting cloudy now, but it was very sunny most of the day, most of the morning. It was mostly sunny, but some clouds did come on over from the other side of the mountains. So it's looking a little cloudy now, but in other directions, it's less cloudy. So this is Poblado Park. And here, if you want to buy trinkets, like stuff, that's the Dan Carlton Hotel. If you want to stay at the Dan Carlton Hotel, that's right over there. That's the Dan Carlton. So you got these things here if you want to buy some souvenirs, some things that are more Colombian-like. This is Poblado Avenue now. Poblado Avenue here. And we got the t-shirts and everything that you want to buy. Let's say Medellin or Parcero, Colombia, whatever. And that's the church I was telling you, the San Jose Church right there. That's the San Jose Church. The San Jose Church, right there. And they sell a lot of things here, you know, dream catchers. If you want to buy some Medellin souvenirs for your refrigerator or whatever, desk, the little buses that say Medellin, lighters, whatever, things for your refrigerator, Pueblito Paisa. All of these things, you can buy them here, a little souvenir to take home with you, and all of that. The boteros, all of these little things. Parque Botero, all of that. And that's true. And the popular things from the old style that people used to use, men and women to carry the things around. Las jicaras, they call them, jicaras, or something like that. And these people look Indian, from India. Very nice. And desserts, candy, whatever. So they got these things. And I think those women are from India, but I'm going to leave them alone. Every time I see a person that looks like they're from India, I get a little happy. This is Poblado Avenue right here. So, Poblado Avenue right here. Castropol is over there. That's the Castropol area. Castropol. And I'm going to cross the street before the light changes. And that's the church right there. Let's see, somebody is saying something. All right, Robert Mack, I hope you have a good one, man. Thanks for coming in. Robert Mack, thank you. Yeah, tianguis. Tianguis de artesanías. Tianguis is a word they use in Mexico to talk about like a little, kind of like a flea market or market, handicraft market, artisan market. Tianguis is what they use in Mexico. I saw my first tianguis, and I went to my first tianguis in Playa del Carmen. And then I saw my second and third and fourth tianguis when I was in Mexico City. Mexico City. It looks very cloudy in that direction, very cloudy, but it is not cloudy towards the west of the city. In the west, that's the west side of the city, and it looks better. But the clouds did roll in. So I know I had come here before, like almost 2 months ago with you guys to show you, but came back today because I didn't see really anything else that was worth really doing a live stream here in Medellin. And yesterday we did a big walk over there with the other part. So you see, this is usually open at this hour. It's closed. This is a bar called Berlin Bar, and they're not going to be opening. If they do it just for food, but they have a bar in there, and they're playing Guns N' Roses in there, knocking on heaven's door. That's a Spanish school called Valley. If any of you ever want to come here, and learn some Spanish while you're staying in Poblado area. It's right here on 10th Street, Spanish School Valley, right there. You have a little coffee shop on the first floor. And this is a bar too, a nightclub, but it's closed today. It's closed. Some classic salsa. This is another hotel right here. Dick's. It's called Dick's. That's the hotel. The restaurants are open. That's a restaurant up there on the second and third floor called Rustic. Rustic restaurant on the second floor and third. Right up there. Looks pretty nice. What? Something is frozen? Maybe the internet is a little weak at this hour. I don't know. Sorry, it's not something I can manage or I can do anything about. Sorry, Karina. If the image is frozen, maybe it's just a bad server connection from this area today at this time. But it shouldn't be freezing. I hope it unfreezes fast. Okay, so yeah, so it's buffering. Maybe the signal fell, but the signal here is always super strong in this area of Medellin. And then there's a thing right here, a hostel. Hi, how are you guys? Good? Where are you guys from?
Visiting from Chicago.
From Chicago? Cool, nice. Today's a dry law weekend, so you won't find any.
I know, we already know.
Okay, that's even better. Cool, nice, Chicago. Are you originally from Asia? India. Oh, namaste. Aap kaise hai?
Are you a travel blogger or something?
Yeah, I'm a travel vlogger and I love India. I was in India 3 years ago. I'm trying to go back, but I'm a digital nomad. My name is Eddie. What are you? Aapka naam kya hai? Aapka naam? I forgot. Is it? Aapka naam kya hai? Yeah. I've been studying a lot so I can go back and just go to North India where I was. Where are you from?
Delhi.
Delhi. Oh, I was in Delhi only for 2 days, but I wanted to stay longer, and then I went up to Rishikesh and Tapovan.
Maybe next time.
Oh yeah. And how do you like it so far here in Colombia? Yeah.
I come here often, it's pretty good.
You come here often? Oh, so you already know how it is. Have you visited Guatapé?
Yeah, we've been there too.
All right, cool. And Jardín?
No.
Jardín. Jardín is a town southeast Antioquia here. You can take a bus or you can take a tour here. Sometimes they have a tour and it's a very colonial type town and very picturesque, and it's about 2 hours from here by bus. It's called Jardín Garden.
How long is it in a taxi?
Well, if you take a taxi, it's going to be still about 2 hours because you have to take the highway south past Caldas
Okay.
and all of that, Sabaneta all the way, and it's 2 hours.
You might go tomorrow actually.
Oh, nice.
Hardy. Okay.
Cool. What are your names?
Rahul.
Raul?
Yeah. If Virinder.
What is it?
Virinder.
Virinder. Virinder.
We from Vladimir.
Vladimir. Okay, cool.
Sarita.
Sarita.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow, I love India. Really, I do love India.
There's an Indian restaurant we'll be eating tonight. It's called Naan.
Yeah, that's a good one, but most of the stuff is just with meat.
Yeah.
I don't know if you eat meat.
Yeah, we do, but it's still that's the best one. Out of the other three we do, that's the best one.
Oh, okay, yeah, because there are also other restaurants
Yeah.
like vegetarian, if you like.
Yeah, we may do a couple of them, but that's the best.
All right, there's another one. I mean, there are a couple because I'm a vegetarian, full vegetarian. Well, ovo-lacto vegetarian, and it's there's one called Dharma. Have you seen it?
No.
Dharma at Poblado Park,
Okay.
and you go left right there where the little restaurants are, that little street that's closed,
Okay.
and it's usually open during the week and on Saturdays until about 4 p.m. It's called Dharma and it's vegan,
Okay.
purely vegan. And there's another one called Kai, K-A-I, is just vegan.
Okay.
2 streets over here.
Okay. That's fine.
A lot of stuff, but I really do love. I was born and raised in the USA, in the United States of America, and my mom and dad are Colombian.
Okay.
But I've been living here now as an adult for many years.
Okay.
But I want to go back to India. I really, it's even on this channel on YouTube. I mean, if you look, for traveling Eddie. That's my name, Eddie. You'll see some of my vlogs I did
I
there.
follow quite a lot of them, but I mean, I'll look up to you also, Eddie.
Yeah, I was in Mexico too. Have you been to Mexico?
Yeah, a lot of times. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you guys are busy, but it's really a pleasure.
Same here.
I mean, बहुत धन्यवाद. मुझे India पसंद है. मुझे India पसंद है, but a lot, बहुत.
Okay.
And I'm still studying. I'm trying to get the little head wobble there.
That's quite a bit, yeah.
I was in Bhubaneswar too, in Varanasi.
Yeah.
You guys are beautiful there. You guys treated me like a son when I was there, like a brother. Didn't even know me, would invite me to chai, invite me to a temple. When I was there in in Puri, in Jagannath Puri. Jai Jagannath, Jai Baladev, Jai Subhadra. And all. Guys, thank you very much.
Take
Sarita,
care. Good luck to you. Yeah.
thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Pir milenge. Never alvida, but pir milenge. See you later.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing? Good? All right, good to hear that. Wow. So nice Indian people, Raul, Sarita, and Vladimir. Virinde. I try to remember the name. I'm very visual, not so auditive. Wow, let me see what you guys saw and say. India, yeah. India. It's a blessing. And I have to say, it's a blessing that I saw you because when I arrived in Mumbai 3 years ago, I remember a man. He was selling. Not selling. He had some essence oil, like for type of perfume or cologne, and he met me. And I had just arrived. I was still waiting for my Airbnb so I could check in. And then he started talking to me. Oh, friend, where are you from? And I'm coming from Colombia, and everything. Oh, please, can you accept this as a gift because I'm going to go today and sell it, and I would appreciate your blessing.
Yeah.
And I said, of course, I'll receive it, and you have my blessing. Because I used to be, but I'm not anymore. I used to be I was in the Vaishnav line of Hinduism, Bhakti Yogi. I did it for a long time, and I was initiated by Guru and everything, the whole Upavita. But it's a blessing. Thank you. It makes me really happy to at least say hello to you and say that this is a beautiful country. This is my second home. Basically, my heart is in India and in Colombia. I really want to go back to India, but I got to wait. I got to save money and work so I can stay there as an American. You love Colombia? It's a nice, very similar cultures to the Indian people that are so nice in most of India, such strong family ties. Antioquia is one of the strongest family ties where they take care of the mother and the father and the family live together. Like in India, like where I stayed. The mother and the father, the two sons that are married, one lives in the lower house, the other one lives with the mother and the father, with the wife and the child. Good husband and a good son. Oh, that's beautiful. They always say we have to take care of our matajis. All right, thank you. Once again, thank you. And my blessings on to you. Blessings. Dhanyavad. Oh, that is a blessing on to me. So this is the Jerris Park area. And usually they're blasting music and everything, but right now they're not really blasting much. And usually they have the street closed off, so you can't come in, but because these things are not really gonna happen today, this is usually full of people. Right now there's nobody here because everything is really closing down. That's open right there because there's just food. And hooker, I have no idea about that up there. And then they got these little, more little tianguis here. Another tianguis, guys. So let's just see what it looks like today. Normally this is not here, but I guess tonight they're having all these little stands here selling different things. But this is a dry law weekend. And if you can see, the things are closing up early. The ones that are making money off beer and liquor and all that, that's the Medellin beer factory. So really, they're not probably selling any more liquor because if the police catch them selling liquor, then they will take away their liquor license and all of that. So people, and they closed off Jarris Park. This is Jarris Park. I hadn't said it. Buenas. And they hadn't said it. And this is Jarris Park, but they closed it off. Maybe they're doing a renovation. They're renovating, yeah, there's a license there by the Environmental Urban Authority. And they started as 20 last year, but they just closed it off today. I mean, not today, recently. So this is Jarris Park, and it's usually noisy. I mean, loud, rambunctious. But tomorrow, it's election time. Election time. And normally you don't have cars transiting through here because some of these streets here are closed off in this park area so that the people who are visiting can walk around freely. But today is today. And usually all of this is full of open bars and nightclubs and everything, but they're closed. And they got Juan Valdez, Starbucks competition. It's open. It's open for business, but they don't sell liquor. And people are just having their thing. And everything, as you can see, is closed. This is always El Desmadre. El Desmadre is closed. This other one's closed. The Patrick's Irish Pub is closed. So confirmation, it's like a cemetery after 6 p.m. in this area today, tonight. The Irish Pub there. That's the Irish Pub, Patrick's Irish Pub. And it's closed. So, yeah. So yeah, man, guys, everything is kind of like out of business today. Not basically, they got to close up shop early. And this is, if you've seen videos before by other travel vloggers and whatnot, everything is closing up early tonight. What's up? It's all right, man. Appreciate it. Thanks. So everything is closed in terms of the bars and nightclubs. But that's a restaurant, ramen restaurant, food. So they're still open. The restaurants can't sell beer, can't sell liquor, but they can still do business. They can still sell their food. And a lot of foreigners come around here. This area is more lively because these are more restaurants. Restaurants and hotels. And coffee shops. Mundo Verde. Velvet. A lot of coffee shops and everything here. This area, if you want something quieter, and if you're a digital nomad, you can come here. And it's usually quieter. Like Pergamino, I read, was a good place with good Wi-Fi for co-working. If you want to come here and you got coffee, you got a lot of foreigners over there right now just hanging out doing their thing. Yeah, I can see quite a few foreigners doing their thing and on the second floor as well. They're just hanging, just chilling. "49 minutes into the live." Colombia. Oh wow, look at that. Me. You can see me right there, Colombia. Wow, cool. So the next stop on our walk here will be Provenza. We'll go check it out. Oh, Freddie Mercury. Another one bites a dust. Another one bites the dust. I just heard it as I passed by one of those shops. So our last stop for the night will be Provenza. Oh, I gotta watch out with the child. The child, the little toddler, was just crawling. Mother was right there, but she wasn't really paying attention to the child. Viva Colombia forever, yeah. Confirmation in the air. Yeah, Karina, the universe connected me to them today. Awesome, I love it. And they're from Chicago. They live in Chicago, but they're from Delhi. Cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. So let's keep walking. And do it. Thanks. I'm not interested in stopping because people are trying to get some kind of business going. Look, if you're in Colombia, my word of advice is if somebody tries to stop you and sell you something, talk to you, and you're not interested, just keep walking. You don't have to do jack diddly. You don't have to, you really don't have to acknowledge anything. What's up? You don't really have to acknowledge anything if you don't want to. It's not being rude because some of these people are scammers. Some people are cool. You choose who you want to talk to, and if you don't want to talk to somebody, don't. Simple as that. Even in India, it's the same. All around the world, you don't have to talk to anybody you don't want to talk to. This is another hotel here called Moet Hotel. And I think they even have a workstation here, workstations for people doing co-working as digital nomads. So let's keep going here. Taco Veg. If you want vegetarian, vegan tacos, right there. Vegan tacos, Taco Veg. I forgot to tell them about this restaurant, but they were going to eat at none. This is Provenza. So let's look at Provenza on a Saturday night with dry law weekend in effect. Now, some people still have beer bottles or liquor on their tables because they ordered it in advance before everything was made not doable. Normally this is bustling with people at night. Normally there are many people here, but tonight you see it's a thin crowd. It's a thin crowd because, as you know already, elections are tomorrow. Well, I like this sign right here. Check this sign out. Check that out. Where there is a woman, there is magic. I agree 100%, 1,000,000% I agree. Infinity to infinity, I agree. Where there is a woman, there is magic. So they said they were going, Raul, Sarita, and Vindamir. I think that's his name, Vindamir, I forgot it. But I do remember Raul and Sarita. They're going to the vegetarian restaurant. I mean, not vegetarian, it's an Indian food restaurant called Naan, and it's in that direction. So let's go and see. And normally that street, there are a lot of tables, but today it's dead, it's empty. So the night is falling, but there's still nightlife going on, but very light compared to the nightlife that you normally have here. God damn, gotta go this way. So Just some of this music is so loud, it kills me. But let's see if I could just go through this way, because they do chain it up so no motorbikes and cars go through it. But this is normally full of people, even at this hour on a Saturday. But today, it's a very dead scene compared to the normal scene here. And they were coming to Naan. Naan is right there. That's where the Naan restaurant is. The Indian food restaurant, but it's mostly meat products right there. That's Naan. And maybe they did come in, maybe they haven't gotten here yet. That is Naan, the Indian food restaurant. But all of this is dead today. Basically, very much dead. There's nothing much over there. A hotel or two, a couple of more businesses, but that's it. So we're gonna turn back. I'm gonna go back in that direction and see what else we can see. And that's it. We go back out to Poblado, to 10th Street. And I think I'm gonna, you see that the situation here is very, very thin. A lot of people just doing the group pictures and everything, having their fun. Young people just enjoying life. Very young people, about 20 years old max, and enjoying life. That's awesome to see. People enjoying life. But all of this tonight is going to close up early. These places probably are closing up their businesses around 7 or 8 p.m. max to avoid any problem with the law, because that's just the way it is. And normally there are a lot of businesses here, but all of these businesses are closed today. And I love this sign right here. I love this sign that says, Medellin es una chimba. Wow. And Provenza is the name of this area. Provenza is the name of this area. Medellin es una chimba means Medellin is off the hook. Medellin is awesome. But this is not the normal scene here. Normally this is bustling with people, bustling. I like that sign so much, I'm gonna show it again. Oh, Jackie Chan. This is that restaurant, Jackie Chan, that restaurant bar, Oriental style, Oriental decor and everything, cool. And Teatro Victoria. And I love that sign, where there is a woman, there is magic. Where there is a woman, there is magic. That's just awesome. And there's a hostel right there. It had been closed before, but it's open now. There's a hostel right there called El Jardín de Provenza. El Jardín de Provenza is the name of the hostel, if you're interested in it, but I don't think you get much sleep with all the noise at night coming around, coming out of these places. So yeah, this is Medellin.
Saludos caballero que viene de Dubai.
The dude's just doing his little rapping, rhyming. It's all good. So let's keep going. down the street. And I'll walk on the other side just so you could get the other angle. It's a light Saturday night. It's a light, laid-back Saturday night. ¡Ay, güey! Mexicano, comida mexicana. ¡Ay, güey! ¡Órale, güey! ¡Ay, güey! I'm making too much noise. Let me just get past this really quickly. And that's it. They're just doing their show. And look at the sunset. Beautiful sunset, the colors. Wow. Chinese food. Colombian style, I think. It's not even Chinese, it's Colombian style, Colombian flavored, Colombian way. Look at that beautiful sunset. Oh, we gotta get the light out of the way. The street light. Look at that beautiful sunset. Let me show you. Look at the beautiful sunset. I can't really see it. I don't have a very appropriate camera for that. But it's good enough just for live streaming, but not for those close-ups. So everything is going to start dying down soon. Pepper masala, mirch or mirch in Hindi means pepper, and masala is a type of spice, authentic Indian food. But it's like with chicken and burgers and whatever. So not a place I would like to go into unless they have a vegetarian or two vegetarian options that are very delicious. Okay, guys, that's it for tonight. There's nothing more to show you. I told you it's going to be most probably a short live stream, and true to my word tonight, it's only an hour into the live stream. I hope you guys all have a beautiful night. Do keep in mind that tomorrow I'm going to be at the country house, and every Sunday in general when I go to the country house or wherever I am, I'm going to try to do a live stream just to talk about what's going on in the world of traveling, what's happening with countries. Tomorrow we'll talk about Ireland having dropped travel restriction entries and all that for entry into Ireland because they want to reactivate the Irish tourism and other tourism-related businesses like the restaurant industry and all that, the bars and the nightclubs. So I hope you guys can join me tomorrow. Humberto, Karina, gracias. Gracias, Karina. Gracias, Humberto. Handsome boy, wonder boy. Thank you, everybody that came on for this little while. I knew it was not going to be too much, but I still go out and do it. But tomorrow it will be around Colombian time, around 1 p.m. It'll be around 1 p.m. that I do it, Colombian time. And if you're in California, it'll be like around 10 in the morning. But I'm going to do the live stream just for like about an hour or two. And you can see me there at the country house just relaxing. Other times when I'm at the country house, if I could go to the top of the mountain and see part of Copacabana, a town next to Medellin to the north, then I'll do that if I have a signal up there when I go walking with one of the dogs in the future. So we'll try to do as many things as we can, guys. Have a good night. Stay blessed. See you soon. So tomorrow, live streaming from the country house in Guarani here in Colombia, talking about travel around the world. And if you have any questions to talk about that tomorrow, remember tomorrow I will be going live from my dad's country house. Because I see some people are joining the live stream, but I'm about to end the live stream because everything is already done here. All the businesses are starting to close down because today is a Colombian dry law weekend. Tomorrow there are elections. For those of you who are just checking in, tomorrow there are elections. Hi. Tomorrow there are elections here So no more liquor, no more beer sold as of 6 p.m. all the way until Monday morning, 6 a.m. So guys, stay safe. And remember, for those of you who have joined and never seen this before, I'm doing live streams as long as the weather permits on Friday nights, Saturday in the late afternoon, early evening, and Sundays from the country house until I start traveling to another country, but that's not gonna happen until next year, sometime next year, I hope. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I'm saving my money. I'm working as an English teacher. So goodbye. Good night. Take care. Hasta la vista, baby. And remember to give this a like if you liked it. Give it a like. Ciao.